child of God, in regards to Satan's narcissist in your life, you know who they are. They don't want you to know who they are. But they're starting to realize that you know who they are. And they don't want you to know that they know that you know who they are. So, they play dumb. They try to get you to explain yourself. They want you to over-explain so that they can gauge how aware you are of their evil tactics. And what are they trying to do? They're trying to hold the chosen one back from your destiny. They want to ride your wave and feed off of your blessings and your naivety and your generous heart, your godly qualities, your willingness to be wrong. They feed off of that to use you to keep themselves moving forward in their own selfish desires. But when they realize that you know who they are and that you know that they know that you know, this is when everything starts to deconstruct for them. See, they have the ability. Well, okay. It seems like they don't have the ability to take accountability. But in reality, they do. They're just so hard-headed and they're so committed to the lies because they know how evil and how wicked their little tactics and their sabotage is. They know that it's so evil that it's too much for them to own up to, even though they keep persisting in it. See, these people will see, everything changes when you know for a fact that these people are like against your life. They'll start to taunt you and try to provoke you into slipping up so that they can point the finger at you and be like, I told you. Look, guys, I told you. They're trying to paint you as the villain for finally standing up for yourself. And they know that if you were to explain the truth to everybody about who these people are, it would be too crazy for people to believe. And they enjoy knowing that. So they actually want to get you to try to piece all this together for people. Because it's so easy for them to deny it. Because even they themselves can be like, that's crazy. Do you see how crazy? They're this person thinks that I'm his enemy. Thinks I'm trying to destroy his life. And then all the flying monkeys are like, yeah, that's crazy. And you're like, exactly. It's too crazy. So I'm out of here. See, They want you sucked into this game, draining yourself, trying to navigate and leave a door open for them to like take accountability and stuff, while they keep on with the power games and the twisting the narrative. It's all witchcraft. They are successfully altering the truth and altering reality, lying to people, convincing others that you are the villain and they are the victim. So the only way out of this, and God is calling his people out of these scenarios by removing yourself, being set free from the captivity from Egypt and onto the path of what God has for you. His blessings, his abundance, growth, purpose, fulfillment, because these people are holding you back spiritually and mentally and energetically and physically and financially. You're going through all of this because it is equipping you with how to pull others out of these kind of scenarios. God has purpose for your life. And so he also knows that it's like, he knows that you have such a big heart that even though these people are trying to sabotage your life, you somehow have a deep love and like a soul tie to them. And he knows that it's not easy for you to just completely let go and to set yourself apart and to focus on God's will and have compassion for yourself. See, these people, once they realize that you are willing to let go for good, they want you to have doubt in your mind. They'll sit back and wait. They know that you are an empathetic person and they don't have the heart that you do, even though they can act like it. You have to cut all ties at some point if they're not respecting what you want and what God wants for your life. Because at the right time, they will plant these seeds to try to guilt you because your heart is what they try to attack. I said in a recent video, your godly qualities is what they will use against you. They latch themselves onto someone like you who is unique, and you put others first, and you learn from your past that you have done that to your own detriment. So there comes a time where, and God is always showing you things, and it's like time to show yourself some respect and give yourself the love that others have siphoned from you and abused. And God has a way for you to do that. You close that door and another one opens to freedom and peace and healing and space and time to be creative and to be revealed your gifts that you can use, that God will like shine through and bless you through. And I have found that like speaking on YouTube is what God had been trying to get me aligned with, the whole time. You are constantly learning, and you have testimony, you have an arsenal of experiences that have become wisdom for the next man. And it's not the worldly people out distracted in the world that are going to be coming across your videos. It'll be God's people who are going through similar things. And see, he uses you. He uses your willingness. So the point of this, I guess, is you wake up to the fact that like those closest to you are spiritually against you. And when you overcome that snare and you are obedient to God in following him, he then has so much more to show you that you almost lost hope in. All of that was to qualify you as like a teacher. Your trials are for the sake of helping others. You're not here to get beaten up by the world and worldly people. See, this is where discernment comes in. You let your light shine in whatever God is calling you to do. And it's not for the sake of letting people abuse you. You are not here to be abused. You are highly favored, and your time and your energy is a privilege. It's a privilege, and it's a blessing that most people misuse. And then there's people like you all who appreciate the spirit-filled message, right? And like, you have a role in all of this. And so don't lose hope, and keep seeking and be willing to meet God in what he is calling you to step out in faith to do. For a long time, he was stripping things away, but that was all to test your faith, to give you understanding, and to prepare you for the promised land, to trust you with finances, to give you the experience of hardship. And because you are faithful with little, he will bless you with more. I feel called to do this. I want for God's people to realize and step into that thing. And it'll happen. It'll happen. And for a lot of us, the experience in letting go, like, I don't know what could be more devastating than giving loved ones to God and removing yourself out of tough love. As an empath, so you go through the storm, and on the other side is breakthrough and more clarity and vision to what you and God can do together on this earth. And it's like the prophecy of the Bible. the story of Job. I mean, things start to turn around. Things turn around for the better. So, I'm blessed by you all. I'm blessed by this channel. I'm about to be launching a deeper community that we can all fellowship in and grow together in. And it's an investment that I've made. I'm still working at it and towards it, but it'll be exciting for a lot of us who are like isolated. It'll be a place where we can interact with each other, and I plan on doing like weekly live streams and stuff, and uploading more personal content, and developing an actual like friendship with those that are seeking that. And yeah, that'll be exciting. That'll be super exciting. So look forward to that. And God has plans for all of us. So stay strong, stay in the fight, wear the armor of God, and live in gratitude, knowing that you are victorious and God has a plan for you. So I hope that I can help usher you into what, like, the blessing season for your life. So yeah, that'll be it for now. Stay tuned, and God bless.